Hey, welcome back, and I hope you really enjoyed my previous video on that ultimate cleaning tool, right? The melamine sponge. Right, as I get older, I somehow become very obsessed with cleaning. Right, it's so therapeutic and it's like so satisfying to see something that is so dirty, right, and then becomes super clean. Right, so if you haven't watched that video, right, make sure you go and watch it after this video. So once in a while I do post something like this, like I just want to share about these kind of interesting things with you, right? And if this is the first time you are watching my video, big welcome. My name is Richmond, and this is where I really just want to share about my experiences, right? My reviews on stuff and my learning lessons, right? Things that I learned along the way. So I am in my so-called renovation journey right now. But I'll be collecting keys very soon. So I want you to, I want to bring you guys along so that you guys can learn, right? If you are doing renovation, then there will be tips for you, right? So today I will be really talking about the layout of my new 5-room HDB BTO. Right? And I want to show you how we go about planning to do up the space, right? So I have engaged an ID, right, the interior designer, and he has come up with some of very interesting kind of like ideas to turn this HDB unit into something like not HDB, it's more like landed property kind of style. Right, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so this is the layout of my 5-room BTO, right? So right here you will see, this apartment is not exactly very big. It's 113 square meters with around like 110 livable space, excluding the aircon area. So the main door is right here, and then when you move in, right, you have this partition wall, and then you have the storeroom, the bomb shelter, right? And then you move into the living room, the dining area over here, and then you have the kitchen over here, right? And this is the service yard, right? Together with the bifold doors, the standard bifold doors, and the louver windows. There will be 3 bedrooms, right? The master bedroom, the bedroom 2, and the bedroom 3, right? And then you have the 2 toilet, right? The master bathroom, and then you have the common bathroom as well, right? So this is the entire layout. So each of these rooms comes with a set of windows, and the living room comes with 2 sets of windows over here. The design brief that we give our interior designer is that we want to maximize living space. We really want to open up the space for my big family, right? So my family will include like 2 kids and also my parents. So there will be 6 of us living in this unit itself. Right. So another thing is that we also didn't opt for any kind of like HDB fittings, right? So there will be no tiles, no flooring, no doors, and no bathroom fittings, right? So we're gonna source everything ourselves. So this is really a clean canvas, right, as bare as possible for us and for the designer to help us to change this place into something that we really like. So the first thing to do is that we want to maximize living space. So we want to really explore a very open kind of feel, right? A very spacious kind of vibe, right? So the first thing that we decided to do is really to knock down this partition wall over here. Right? We really don't want to have this one in the way, right? So we want to actually remove this partition. Okay, and also we don't really like those standard HDB kind of like louvers windows in the service yard, so we're going to remove that as well. And so that is how we're going to make the whole thing really very open, very clean, so that we can actually play around with the space. And we're probably looking at something like a wet kitchen and a dry kitchen, and we want a bigger dry kitchen and a smaller wet kitchen, right? So the idea actually segregate the space for us in a very clever way. Right, so we're gonna erect some like the full height cabinets somewhere around here, right? So it'll be something around like this. Yeah, it will be something like this, right? So on the left hand side, right, this will be the wet kitchen. On the right hand side, this will be the dry kitchen. So and in the dry kitchen, then we decided to have a so-called a big island, probably this size somewhere around here. Right, and then we'll have storage over here. We have bar stools over here as well. Right, and then on behind over here there is some countertop space, right, where we're gonna put our water dispenser. We're gonna put my tea stuff. Right, I enjoy drinking tea, so a lot of this tea stuff, the kettle, the other stuff will be all here, and then there will be additional storage over here. Right, so this is how the dry kitchen will look like. So for the wet kitchen, right, there will be countertop space as well. Right, so we're gonna have a countertop right here. Right, so this will be like the countertops, and then we also have the countertop over here as well, right? And the countertop will also comes with like the top hung cabinets, and also here. Right, so this makes up the layout of the wet kitchen. Right, so we're gonna have our stove, which is going to be somewhere here. Our stove will be somewhere here, and then we also have our fridge. Our fridge will be somewhere around here, fitting into the cabinet itself. Right, so it will be somewhere around here. So that means that on the other side of the dry kitchen, right, this area will be just a forced door or forced laminate which cannot be opened, right? So it will be actually the back of the fridge itself. And then of course you have the countertop space here, then you have storage, and of course there will be like top hung the top cabinet as well. So overall, I think we have enough space to keep all our stuff, right? And together with the dry island, yeah, there'll be enough storage. How about our sink, right? Our sink will be somewhere around here. Right, so our sink will be somewhere around here, which is where all the water pipes are. So we didn't really want to, extensively shift the pipes around, right? So we'll probably keep the sink over there, and the washing machine will be also at the end over here, because there will be a washing machine outlet, and the pipes are all there as well. And then of course, we also will shift out the water tank, right? So we're going to shift out the water tank from the common toilet into somewhere around here as well, right? So this will be the position of our water tank. Right, so the idea here is that we're gonna have Stagen over here. Here will be like really the kind of like wet stuff that we do laundry, and also the washing and stuff like that. Here will be really the cooking area. Right, so this is how the so-called wet kitchen will look like. And of course we're gonna seal it up over here, right, with a door, with glass doors. So we are doing like some kind of like pocket door over here on both sides, so that we can open up and go inside, and close up when we are cooking, so that the fumes don't go up. And so this is how the wet kitchen will looks like. Dry kitchen, there will be stools, right? So which is where we're gonna have breakfast. We can even prepare our food here and bring it to the wet kitchen to cook, right? And then we have our oven. Our oven will be somewhere here as well, right? So that it will be in the dry kitchen. So this is how this is being set up. For the living room, right? Definitely our family is pretty much TV kings and queens lah. So there's a lot of we're going to spend a lot of time watching TV. So we're going to build our TV somewhere along the wall over here, right? There will be a feature wall right over here, right? And we are going to mount a 75-inch TV over here, right? A lot of people will do it over here as well, right? This is like the default HDB place to place your TV, right? But this place is a bit small to put a 75-inch, right? So we have to, put it right over here. So TV console feature wall over here, and we probably also have a display cabinet, right, somewhere at the corner over here, right? Not so big. Yeah. So this is how it'll be arranged, and then we'll have our sofa. Right, our sofa area will be right over here. And then right behind will be where we will put our dining set. And of course we will have like the day curtains and the night curtains as well for the living room. And so this will be the sofa, the dining, the island, right? And this is how it looks like. For shoe cabinets wise, we're gonna do like a forced cabinet across this particular end itself. Right, so you have like storage over here, and this will be like a forced door that will access this the bomb shelter. Right, so this is how it's going to look like. And we're going to extend over the DB box. Right, this is the DB box area. Right, so you have like additional shelf and storage to put our stuff, our shoes, and stuff like that. Right, and we're also going to do over the main door. Right, so that you have this this arc, right, this arc carpentry which you can put like niche on the side. Right, and then you can put a downlight right on top, so that it looks very hotel-ish kind of feel lah. So this is what we're going to plan to do for this area. Right, so basically this will be all the kind of like layout for the dry, wet, and the living area. Pretty much quite a lot of extensive carpentry you can see right over here. Okay, so let's move on to the master bedroom. In the master bedroom, then we are really looking at having a lot of wardrobe space. we initially go for like the U-shaped kind of like wardrobe, which is like, you know, like so-called walk-in wardrobe style and stuff like that. But we realized that it actually cuts or segregates our room to be really very small lah. So we decided to, you know, go for the L shape instead of the U shape. And so there will be back display, there will be enough space for both of us, right, my wife and I, for this L shape. So it will be somewhere around this area. And then we'll have a queen size bed. We don't exactly go for king size. So we'll probably have queen size bed right over here. And then we'll have like, you know, side tables and feature bed here as well. Most of the carpentry works will happen in the master bedroom. Right? And also we're gonna have a TV as well. Like what I said, we really watch a lot of TV, right? So we have like, you know, a fourth wall to mount our TV, right? And do some cable management behind those fourth wall. Right? So this is how all the works that will be done in the master bedroom, right? Of course, together with the day and night curtains. And then for the kids room, right, we are not planning to do a lot of like fixed carpentry, right? Because, you know, as they grow, we want to change out. We're going to evolve the room, let the room actually grow together with the kid. Right? So we probably do like wardrobe first, and then we'll source for like loose furnitures, like, you know, bunk beds or any kind of like special beds. So, you know, nowadays there are a lot of kids beds that you can do different kind of configuration, right? So we're going to explore that, right? And, you know, as they grow older, then we can change out all this stuff. For my parents' room, basically we're also looking at having the wardrobe, right, and also a queen size bed, and then with the side tables as well. So it's pretty much quite simple, right? So we are not really doing a lot, right? So I think I also told them that if you want TV, right, we can also do like the TV for you guys as well, right? So this is how it will looks like lah. Yeah. So basically, this will be all the so-called carpentry work will be done in this house. And then we move on to the toilet, right? So, you know, the master bathroom is slightly bigger than the common bathroom. And I think for the common bathroom, right, we are not intending to do a lot of configuration. So we'll probably keep things simple. You know, we will probably have this space as the shower area, right, together with a shower screen. And then we'll have the vanity sink, right, which will be done up with like, you know, a proper countertop with storage mirrors and stuff like that, right? And then we'll probably do a top hung, so-called the WC over here. For the master bathroom, then we are looking at doing something more exciting. Like, you know, we're going to create a so-called a shower area right over here, which will have like, you know, French door, you know, the two doors which you can open up and you can walk in and do your showering and stuff like that, right? So this will be like a special feature that we opt for lah. You know, when we look around the Pinterest, we look around Xiaohongshu, we found all these ideas. Right, so that means that we have to make some changes to the fittings over here, right? The WC used to be here, right? So we're going to shift the WC to somewhere over here, and then we'll do the top hung kind of like WC. So and then for the sink itself, we're going to shift it to the other side. So that, you know, you have a sink over here, WC, shower area over here. So there will be a lot more works, right, and a lot more reconfiguration in the master bathroom. So this is how all the works that we have planned for, right? Definitely for the renovation, it's not going to be cheap, right? Given how many of these carpentry work has to be done, and also a lot of this reconfiguration and a lot of all this stuff happening, right? So definitely it's going to exceed 150K, right, at least. And we are also looking at having tiles for our flooring, right? For all the flooring, we are not going for vinyl, right? You know, given that this is a new HDB BTO, the floor is really bare, right? There's no need to worry about, you know, hacking the floor and doing all this stuff. So we're just going to lay it with tiles, right? And then you have false ceiling as well. We have like the mood lighting and stuff like that, right? So we will do it properly. So overall, the renovation is pretty much quite extensive, right? So you're going to see a lot of these major works here and there. That is really how we're going to plan to do up this house, right? And of course, in future videos, when we collected our keys, that's where we are going to bring you along the journey. Where I'm going to do videos on, like, you know, the defects check, right? What are things to look out for, right? And the kind of like the renovation process, and definitely we're going to face problems, and we're going to see how we're going to resolve these problems, and how we're going to make different modifications to this layout, right? So this layout is really just overall plan, right? And it's subjected to changes, right, along the way, right? Once we see things that didn't work out, then we want to change up stuff. That's where we're going to change our stuff. We really dedicated budget for it, right? So it will not be really like trying to save cost and things like that, but it's really to give the family a very good place to live in, like a good place to play and to enjoy, right? So we're going to have a better kind of like material. So we're going to look at how do we choose what kind of material, what are the things that we want, and we are going for quality. We don't want the budget or money to really be an obstacle for us, right? So I think this is a conscious decision that we made together with my wife. Overall, this will be the plan, right? Once we got the case, we're going to start to do the video. So make sure you subscribe to our video as well. Drop any comments or any questions that you have in the comment section below, right? So that I know and we can actually do future videos on your questions as well. Right, so make sure you subscribe, and look forward to seeing you in my future videos. And until next time, I will see you soon.